This is about addiction for my website. Addiction is a behavior. Addiction is a mechanism. Um, as a shaman, addiction is something that, as a shaman, the way I look at it, and through my experience, um, addiction is something that has been created as a escapism to cope. I don't judge it. I don't judge addiction. It's not my place. I'm a little bit more strict with addiction because addiction can harm many around you, and therefore it's cause its own violations and trust issues. So addiction, I try very hard to help those who have addiction understand that they have to see it for what it is, which means going back to the original processes that might be lacking for coping, or the original behavior that taught you that that was the way to cope. And that's what my recordings do, is bring those type of things up, where the thought that addiction is where I go when I can't cope, or I'm overwhelmed, or I don't like what I'm hearing, and it kind of cascades from there. Addiction tends to let go of responsibility. A big part of these recordings and what they do for you is to help you regain responsibility of you. When you get rid of negative energy behind events, causative events, those events then become experience that you can see them for truly what they are, and then you can understand you. People sit there and say, well, what's good is having experience? Well, my saying is, what good is it having experience if you don't understand it, if you don't see it? It's not teaching you then. Experience teaches you. If you put your finger in an outlet and you get shocked and thrown across the room, what's your experience? You gonna do it again? This is along the same line. This is addiction. Unfortunately, you don't learn from your experience. It doesn't help you. It becomes something, you've made it something, a way of your own coping. Again, it's not mine to judge you, and I'm not. I'm pointing out what I have seen when I counsel. And what I help, and what these recordings do, is it pulls out the negative energy behind your mechanisms, bad or good, and helps you see things. And it's not about making you hurt, because a lot of the hurt goes away with the bad energy. It helps you see them for what they are so that you can decide, make a choice. If you decide you really don't want to drink anymore, then you can Figure it out. And really make a decision, a choice. It's hard to make a choice when you don't understand that you've got one. Or it's hard to make a choice if you don't understand what what reason you're doing something. That's what my recordings do, is they give you the ability to make choices. They open your eyes to what's there for you. And that's all anybody can do, is give you the ability to make a choice. I hope this helps you understand addiction in the eyes of a shaman. I don't judge you. I'm a very neutral being. I don't feel the need to harm you. And my recordings aren't there to harm you. They are just as neutral as I am. They're there to simply help you see you. Help you look at your you, and then help you open up your choices. Because once that energy is removed, it's no longer oh, that's just the way I am. It's, I don't have to be. And that can be quite freeing when given the chance. I hope these recordings find you well, and I hope that my recordings help you find the light at the end of your tunnel. Thank you.